It's just happy birthday to happy birthday.
Wow. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Well, yeah, because they can't say, like, dear someone.
Yeah, they don't know who it is.
Tyler.
Happy birthday to
Tyler.
Oh, man, that's precious, guys. Thanks.
To many more.
That was the cutest version of that song. It was like a lullaby.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Steve Schaefer,
I'm Cody Adams.
and this
I'm Tyler.
is the birthday boy.
I'm having a birthday.
and also, this is a damn good time podcast.
Hit him with the birthday.
On this week's episode, obviously, we're celebrating Tyler Dutton's 37th birthday.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You made it that many years, huh?
It is a miracle.
That's crazy. We're going to taste the High Wire Brewing Mountain Water. It's got a lot more other adjectives in there, but High Wire Brewing's Mountain Water. And then we're going to talk about Tyler's years past. We're going to really delve deep into the man that is Tyler.
That's a dangerous road.
Yeah. We're going to go on those dangerous paths. We're going to do rocky
here,
stuff.
man.
We're going to find the highways. Sometimes we'll cruise. Sometimes we'll fall off of cliffs. And we'll get there. We'll figure it out. And then have ourselves a damn good time.
In the process.
Yeah.
It'll be fun for all of us.
No, man, we won't get into the nitty gritty. We might.
Hey, do it. I'm open book.
All right, open that book. Chapter
So
1.
what chapter? 1.
You were born,
Yes.
and you were a baby,
Yeah.
and you don't remember any
I don't.
of that.
Yeah, I don't really know chapter 1. I mean, I was there, but I don't. Actually, there's a few chapters I don't really remember.
But no, we don't have to do any of that. I just figured it'd make for a fun intro. But we can if you want.
I like the hats.
Yeah.
we
put on
party
hats.
hats.
I remember last week we celebrated the 1 year anniversary,
And
and I was really wanted pointy hats.
And I know those everything in the background looks the same, but we put it up new.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks the same.
Yeah.
We didn't just keep
It wasn't
there.
hanging there.
Congrats on turning
That's usually what you tell someone at
Yeah.
a birthday. Congratulations
Yeah.
on your
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
Like,
We
I mean, I guess I did live a whole nother year. So
I took the decorations down and we put up brand new. So those are all new decorations.
it looks good. Yeah.
They're not recycled at all.
No.
No.
And the fun fact is we got to hold it up for a month because he's February 27th and I'm March 27th.
We got another birthday. Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta hold them up for a month.
Yeah, so, we'll see what happens.
No, we're not gonna. We're gonna tear them down.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna put brand new up again.
Yeah, I don't think they'll last that long.
I don't know.
What do you mean by holding them up? We didn't even hold these up. They're brand new.
Yeah,
I promise you.
they're not going to hold air for a month, right?
No.
So we'll have to blow them back up.
Yeah. Well,
Let's give them another good blow.
I don't know if you can re-blow those blowy holes on those. They're weird.
it's always been interesting that our birthdays are 1 month apart and it falls on the same day and like everything's like.
Does it fall on the same day?
Yeah, it's always the same day. Yours is Sunday, mine's Sunday.
Oh, I didn't know that because it's like my month has less days and I don't know math.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fun
Math.
fact. I knew we had the same date, 27, but I didn't know it was day of the Sunday this year. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
So you had the same 21st as me. Our 21st birthday was on a Sunday.
On a
the
Sunday,
worst day
yeah.
of the week to have a 21st birthday.
I remember I was sitting in our local bar, the Brew House, and I couldn't get served till midnight on Saturday. But midnight Saturday, at exactly at midnight, I got like 4 or 5 shots lined up in front of me, and then boom, boom, boom.
But at least, I mean, I guess at least when you're 21, you go on a Saturday night. You turn 21
Technically
at midnight.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
So, and when you're 21, the party never really starts till like 10 or 11.
Right,
Right.
yeah, you can hang.
Yeah, so like we pregame somewhere, and then we went
Yeah.
to the bar, and then people were like
Yeah.
sliding me drinks anyways. But like right at midnight, it was like I was able to order my first drink.
Yeah.
you know?
And it's not like you weren't drinking before that.
No, yeah,
You weren't one of those nerds like, no, I'm not legally allowed to drink until I'm 21. I must not have a drop of alcohol.
right. Yeah, no.
First time I got drunk was 12, so it's like a dyslexia thing. Like I had it backwards. Like, oh, my bad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I think
You blame my brother for that one.
I think I was about the same age too, and I was over at a baby, babysitters or something. I don't know, but my brothers being stacked a couple 14 and 16, like
Yeah.
somehow there's wine coolers there, and me and my one brother split half a wine cooler, and I think I got wasted on half a wine
It
cooler.
doesn't take much. That,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I remember as a kid, like, my parents would be like, have a sip of beer or something and shit like that. But I don't think I was ever really drunk till I was 17 years old. I was a late bloomer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like even at 12. I don't even know if like I was just probably fine. And I just went and fell asleep, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Like obviously, like when the actual like I'm drinking this beer and bought like a case of beer for the first time.
Yeah.
I think I was like, I don't know, 15 or 16. I would think.
Yeah.
And the first beer, Milwaukee's Best.
That's a terrible first beer. It's a terrible first beer.
But yeah,
I mean, I couldn't tell you. It was probably something just as bad, though.
Yeah. I think I had an Ice House and a 6-pack in bottles, and the first 3 got me feeling really good, and then I threw up, and then I drank 3 more. Like, whenever I first started drinking, everybody thought, "Are you allergic to alcohol?" Because
I remember
literally
that. We did think you
literally
were.
drink like 2 or 3 beers, go throw up.
You'd violently puke, too.
Yeah.
Like, horrible noises.
Yes.
Whoa! Yeah.
Yep. Like puking was that was my thing. I was the puke guy.
And you'd always come back. Though.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, of all guys to be, like, do you want to be that guy? Like, puke guy was the best one.
It wasn't the ender of your night. It was you. You were puke and rally. Like,
Yeah, for sure. Always was.
definition. Yeah.
Still am.
Yeah. Well, you puke less, but
Yeah, I do puke less
if
now.
you did, you'd be right back.
I'd still be right
It
back.
wouldn't stop you. I
Right.
could puke right now, mid podcast, still just finish my sentence.
Yeah. But yeah, so happy birthday to Tyler.
Yeah, I mean, technically it's my birthday Sunday, but
Yeah.
by the time you watch this, it's already happened. Unless I have some
There on the
accident
Monday
tonight or
after.
something.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So how's it feel being 37?
Oh man, it's hit me worse than the other ones.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
I don't know. The 35, 36, they say you get bummed out because you're in your like last half of your 30s. Didn't really faze me. 37.
Yeah.
It's like, man.
You got somebody calling you. Want to put her on the podcast?
Oh,
No. Okay.
I don't want to do that to her.
That's fine. That's fine. I just thought it'd be funny, like random call, like, "Hey, you're on a podcast talking about how I'm 37."
Yeah. 37.
That would be funny, but no. But yeah. So like, yeah. So
I had to
this one's
renew
hit-
my driver's license today.
Yeah.
I just I looked at that new picture. I'm like, what happened in the last 4 years?
I
it
mean,
did happen in the last 4 years.
I don't know. What? Man. Yeah, I didn't even want to do anything for my birthday this year. I told my brother, like, I got no plans, and he insisted. Like,
Yeah.
it's your birthday. We got it. He kind of made me make plans.
right. I mean, you do have to celebrate it. I mean, and it's the weirdest thing to celebrate. It's like, yeah, I made it around the sun one more time. It's the dumbest thing. And I feel like after 18, 21, and then 25, you get cheaper insurance and you're allowed to rent a car. And that's the last really milestone.
Yeah, there's nothing else to look
until you hit
forward to.
like 40, and they're like, "Oh, you're over the hill. Now you're on your way to dying."
Mm-hmm.
Like
Technically, you hit 70, you're supposed to be retired then, but
Yeah.
who knows that'll ever
No,
happen in our lifetime? But yeah,
right. But yeah, it does feel like birthdays are kind of overrated, but I still like celebrating because
Yeah, sometimes I got to tell myself that it's almost a miracle I even made it to 37. You know?
I always use a joke too. Like I never planned on living this long, so might as well be happy
100%.
that I did. Let's all celebrate my failed plan because I didn't plan on being here right now.
Man, it's really got dark. I'm like, yeah. I'm like bummed out. I'm having a birthday. You're like, yeah, I didn't even want to live this long. We're like so depressing with our party hats on. Like, it just really
Sesame
sucks
Street
to be alive another year.
Big bird up here. Big bird up there.
I got the Cookie Monster.
You know, birthday. If anything, it's an excuse to have a day where I can get shit my way a little more and
Yeah.
party.
And have people-
So that's, yeah.
Everybody's like, Tyler.
So brother's like, yo, we got to do something. And I'm like, well, if we're going to do something, we're going to do exactly what I want to do.
For sure.
And I don't want to go anywhere farther than like a 5 minutes from my house.
Yeah.
And so this works out for me.
So you're
and
gonna stay within 1 minute radius.
and everybody has to oblige because it's my fucking birthday.
Yeah. Well, and it's also one of those things too. Like I don't want to plan my own birthday party, but I do because I want to make sure it's everything I want to do. So like you talking to your brother, like, yeah, this is what we're gonna do. So you orchestrate it.
Like if I got to do this is what we're doing.
Yeah. And then make sure he's the one that, like, you invite the people. You call
No,
the
he did.
place.
I guess Cody said that he like got a hold of him and was like, "Hey man, invite people to Tyler's thing."
Yeah.
Like I got on the phone the next morning. I think I texted like 3 people. I'm like, "Fuck, I don't even like hang out with anybody." I just become such a shut in the wintertime. Like, I don't know. Like, I'll bring these guys and like there are like 2 other people.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, happy birthday, Bob.
Yeah, thanks guys. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Glad you're here. Glad to have you along. Hope to see you next year.
Yeah, well, with any luck. You know?
Fun thing Tyler did this morning is he got to come down and watch the babies while me and Steph were in meetings. So.
Yeah.
My new Fridays. Yeah.
But my meeting was very short, so you had to stay there very long.
No, it was pretty easy this time. Yeah, that's the new thing. Like they both work from home, and well, they are working while they're home. So it's like I'm watching them, but like mom and dad are still there. So I'm not like high stress. Like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. Like if there was any situation, I'm like Cody's right there.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm just like there to keep them entertained enough to like not crying or screaming. Like
Right.
I'm on just like that duty.
Like, here's the bottle.
Like, you're starting to make a noise. Like, hold you.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
rock you a little bit.
Because like you can't be on a meeting and your baby's like screaming. You gotta go.
Like I said, I would be fine because I'd be like, oh, but, my baby's making noise, no big deal. But like Steph's answering phone calls. She's
I literally heard her
calls,
like, "Hey, thanks for calling Dave and Buster's." And I'm like, this is your...
Yeah, you can't have, and she can't be holding a baby while doing that too,
Oh no. Like most of like Monday through Thursday they're down at the house.
Yeah.
Like they're out of the house. But Fridays it's like, well, I work from home and I can get normally done with my meetings at like 1:30.
Yeah.
And then I can entertain the babies and still do my job. Like I can still do my computer work while the babies are playing,
Yeah.
So like that's kind of nice. And today, like after you left, then I got like asked to go help a truck in Dover, and I was like, send my babysitter away.
I already told him to go.
Yeah,
I already sent him home. My meetings were over. Shut up.
but yeah, all good.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
Anything else going on with your week this week? Anything cool?
anything cool this week? Nothing crazy this week. Just living life day by day.
Yeah.
Babies.
Day by day.
Trying not to fuck the new babysitter.
What? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
That
you
was a
meant
joke.
the other babysitter is a girl. Like,
Oh, no.
I was like, oh my god. I'm like, dude.
That's why I was laughing.
Talking about my mom?
I'm talking about
Now
Tyler.
the other one.
No, Tyler's. I was referring to Tyler
I'm
as
like,
a
you
new
can't
babysitter.
say that. Oh, okay.
You're
all
trying not
right.
to fuck Tyler.
Gotcha. Oh,
Yeah, I'm like,
because I have another babysitter starting next week, and yeah, there's the whole thing there. But
All right, I'll bring it up next week about trying not to fuck the new babysitter. but
this
this one was,
really refers.
I'm
to
trying to
Tyler.
fuck that
was
bitch. The new
referring
baby.
to Tyler.
Yeah, I was like, you looked at me, and I was like, what? No, I get it now. I'm sorry,
Dude, are
I'm
we
sorry.
both trying? You're married.
Tyler's trying to fuck the new babysitter while being also the new babysitter.
Yeah, it's like a babysitter's club. Well, like, fuck each other.
Don't touch my mom.
the babysitter's club.
Oh shit, she's in the club too. That's right.
Yeah,
I have had a thing for her since.
You've had a thing for Cody's mom?
Dude, Cody's mom's cute as shit.
I know she's adorable, but like,
I mean, you're right. I don't. Well,
no, we're not. We're
we're
done.
Let's not go down there.
all right. I brought up a weird subject. Let's stop talking about fucking
I wouldn't.
babysitters.
Yeah, that's not because like
Although now he's establishing a whole club
Yeah,
of babysitters.
yeah, whatever.
BSC baby.
Oh,
We don't.
no.
Well, we babysit. It's like after.
Yeah,
hours,
yeah,
so-
Yeah.
yeah. My
After hours.
Yeah, we were all business.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
businesses. You gotta be professional here. Okay.
Yeah.
Other than that, I watching last week's episode. I want to apologize. I've already apologized to these guys about a million times, but I want to apologize to the fans because I was tore up by the end of it. It was a fun one year of doing the live stream before, and I think we all talked about this. Like we did 3 hours of like pre-gaming.
Yeah.
So by the end of it, I could even like. You guys were making fun of me for slurring my words, and I was like, "Yeah, that was bad." So I apologize. I hope you guys just find it funny. But yeah, Steve had to do some extra editing.
A little
on
bit
my
got
half,
a little bit got edited out, but it's all cool.
There's
man.
some deleted scenes we might have to make a little short out of.
Yeah, it'll be good. Yeah, it'll be good. Yeah, but yeah, no. So just like, hopefully you guys got entertained by it, and it wasn't just annoying. So that's
and let us know if you wanna see us go live again too. Like if that was something fun, we'll try it out again.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I mean, I think,
Bro, I cringed when I watched the live thing the next day.
Really? I never rewatched. The
Oh,
live thing at
don't.
all. Why?
I don't know. I was like,
What was so cringe about it?
myself. I don't.
Oh,
I cringed
you were
at my.
cringing
Yeah,
at your
I'm like,
own.
God, I'm an idiot.
well, were you being in this? Or is this
I was really worried about myself. you know?
okay.
Yeah.
I
Well, and that's like when I get what you're saying because at the end of the day, whenever all this is done, I edit it, and I don't like rewatching because I don't like listening to myself.
Like,
Like,
I'm an idiot.
I'm my own worst enemy. I fucking hate
Yeah.
myself, you know? So, like, that's why I don't really watch a lot or try to pull out clips because I'm tired of listening to myself talk because I already watched it through editing, you know? But whenever I'm here, I love myself. But, like, it's like hearing your voice on a voice
I
message.
hate my voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like watching the end of the episode, I was just like, because when I'm that drunk, like the gut's just like free flowing too, and it's I'm just like, oh man, what was I doing? Like, I was just a train wreck. So
We lost composure.
yeah,
Lost a little composure.
Full composure was lost. It's not the first time it happened, but
No.
hopefully I'm gonna try to control that a little bit.
May
more.
not be the last, but
You know.
It won't be the
I mean, it won't be the last for any of us, you know.
We're having a damn good time. and
Always.
We're just
last.
Always and
I
forever.
mean, to be real, this is what happens. We have damn good times.
yeah. We're trying to keep it entertained though, and I'm sure like if some people are listening to that could get also very annoying too.
Yeah.
There's this drunk guy just slurring in the background.
we push it to the limits. You get an insight of what we go through, what we push our bodies through, and how much we do
That's why
this
I don't know
for
how
you.
it still works.
We do this for you.
There's a lot of passion and love,
A lot of passion
and drinking.
and drinking.
I mean, our foreground is 3 bottles of liquor right
Yeah,
now. So.
all handles too. Not even the little guys. One of them, which is Tyler's birthday present.
Yeah, the middle one.
Yeah, he walked in on me getting ready to wrap it for him, and I was like,
It was the perfect moment. You were just about to cut the paper off. Like, I saved you from wasting it.
"Yeah, I didn't have to wrap it."
And Steve was like, "Oh!" He tried to do the old hide it behind you, but it was like a big old bottle of Tito's. Like, hey, I'm sorry, man, but I totally saw that. Yeah, and my birthday's tomorrow. I put it together already. Like, I see what you're doing here.
Yeah.
This is for you.
I mean, it was Christmas wrapping paper, but I still figured it was probably not
Yeah.
a Christmas present.
You got to appreciate the effort at least, you know.
Yeah.
I did. And
Well,
I didn't want to take that from
I was
you.
gonna have it sitting here in front of you with a Christmas wrapping paper on it and have you unwrap it, but you ruined that. It's cool.
I did ruin it. Well,
I'm fucking with you, dude. Like,
I come down the stairs like a cat. You didn't hear me.
yeah. Well, like if I was like a better friend, I would have had you a gift picked out already and wrapped like 2 weeks ago, just ready for you. You know.
No, none of us have done that really.
Yeah, I'm a terrible gift giver. I'm always last minute gift giver, but
I got Cody's picked out already, but
Yeah.
I didn't get it yet. Like, I'll still wait till like the Friday before the Sunday to go get it, probably.
and then accidentally ship it to my house.
I do that sometimes. Too. I
I
got a lot of addresses in my Amazon drop down because I like to send my friends
random things.
Yeah. I did send you a bunch of baby shower gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
for somebody else.
All of Ricky's baby's gifts came to my house.
Like,
Like,
hey,
what the fuck is
You're
this?
about to get a bunch of weird boxes in your mail.
I'm gonna note then I don't know how you feel about me because you've never sent me one thing.
Oh wow.
But I also live.
I
live 2 seconds.
You live across the street, so I guess that's different.
I will say though, he has he sent us things
Yeah,
as ADGT Studios.
Yeah,
so.
I did send you guys. Those were
all
for the
of-
both of you.
yeah.
Like I don't think I've ever sent just Steve something. It
We're
was
waiting.
for the
We're
both
waiting
of
for
you.
our new cardboard cutout.
Yeah, I got to get a better picture this time. That one was weird,
I got a little blurry.
and it was the angle the picture was taken at. Like when it came
Yeah.
into cardboard, it looked like I had tiny little legs.
Yeah. We need to
freaked me out.
set up a photo shoot where the camera's like
Straight
low.
on. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I need to revisit
Better
that.
lighting.
I asked.
I think it was like
Sarah
60
for
bucks.
months to slowly like take pieces off of it because I thought it'd be funny just to like time lapse it, kind of like a piece of it's gone, but you don't really nobody notices it. And then slowly she started finally doing it.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I was like, because I mean, it was a great corner piece. I loved it. But I wanted it just like slowly just get whittled down. So like every episode anybody tuned into was
There's
like,
less and less of it.
why
Yeah.
does Tyler got like an ear cut off? Why
I
does Tyler
wanted
get,
like Steve to like cut a hole in like my mouth, or something. And I wanted to like be in the background and look like Steve was fucking it.
Yeah.
But never like talk about why there's a hole there. Like,
Right.
is Steve having sex with her?
That would've been funny. Yeah, I never did that. But that would have been hilarious.
You know, missed on. Yeah, we'll get it
Yeah,
next time.
messed up. Yeah, next one.
I just need a sexier. Apparently, that wasn't doing it for you.
It was doing it for me. That's why I didn't want to ruin it. I didn't want to wear out the mouth. I wanted to look.
Where is it now? Is it like in your closet, in your bedroom?
It got burnt.
She did finally. Like if you
Yeah.
look back to the episodes, each episode there was probably like 5 or 6.
Like 3 or 4. It got
four?
deteriorated pretty quick.
Yeah.
Those things just don't hold up.
No.
She started like the eyeballs were gone. I think the mouth hole was there.
I think there was a lemon in it too.
Yeah.
There's a lemon in your mouth.
Oh, those were weird times for me. I was like, I don't remember. I'm like, yeah, well, I wasn't here.
Yeah.
But we were also recording this in Steve's basement too, so I also figured like it's kind of weird. Like there's always going to be a Tyler.
As there should be.
Yeah. I thought it was fun.
True.
I enjoyed the hell out of it a lot.
But I just thought it'd be a funny idea. So if you're offended by it, I'm sorry. But
Not at all. Not the least.
Well, that's good. That's good.
so Steve, how was your week? Because that was my week, and then we just rolled into 16 things. So
Yeah. My week was good. I started a new job.
how's that going?
It's going pretty good. I don't know how to read wiring diagrams yet, but I'm learning that. Like the huge part of it. I'm building these huge subpanels of relays and switches and shit that activate other relays and switches and shit that are also programmed by these relays and switches and shit to build these big fucking machines. And I haven't learned a lot more about building the big fucking machines, but I've learned a lot about how to wire them. So, because I know a lot of mechanical shit. I just don't know a lot of electrical shit. So I'm glad that they're having me focus on the electrical shit so I can actually get it down and learn that. So,
Yeah.
but it's been good. I do want to shout out to the old Excel marathon people that I worked with. I can say their name now because I don't work with them anymore. I miss you guys. You guys are fucking cool. You're always going to be in my heart. Always going to be in my heart. Be in my heart. I don't think the new people are going to be able to replace you guys. But I'm happier with the job than when I worked there. So.
They're way better than you.
No,
Except one.
no, there are some pretty fucking cool people I worked with at the old joint. So shout out to them.
Right.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking dope.
Me.
Well, I didn't know if because I said the brand name, so I didn't know if you want to be associated with that.
Associated.
I don't have him unemployed.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
doesn't
I
have a
mean-
job. Yeah, no, so started a new job. Trying to get in the rhythm of the new schedules and shit. I get off at 3:00 now,
That's awesome.
but I also work Fridays where I used to only do Monday through Thursday 10-hour shifts.
That's a toss up.
It is.
You know, I've been saying it. I think, and other people said like Europe, like or somewhere, like they do 4-day work weeks, and I
Yeah.
think that's huge because now that I've had a 4-day work week for going on like 6 years now,
Yeah.
I don't know if I could ever give it up because I think you need 3 days. There's a trifecta of things. You need a day to do chores and run errands and do some business stuff.
On a regular business day.
And you need a day to socialize and gather
Yeah.
and go to dinner, hang out with family, hang out with friends, a socialized day. And you need a day of just rest, a day where
Yeah.
you don't do shit. you need 3. And if you only have 2 days off, you're trying to combine, you're trying to double up on some of them. You know, you're trying to socialize and run errands in the same day, and that just leaves you exhausted.
Yeah, but I also feel like I get out at 3:00.
You got more day.
I have 5 days now to do micro errands.
You could do
a little bit here, a little bit
because I
here,
can't do
a
errands
little
when
bit
I
here,
get off at
a little bit there.
5:30.
Yeah.
You could micro errand each day.
Yeah.
You're making that work out for you.
Yeah. So I can like stop at the store, buy some bologna or whatever, stop at the liquor store, get some vodka or whatever, stop here. Like, and that's Monday, Tuesday, the little micro errands. So I'm not, so like that Friday off is a day off, but it doesn't feel like a day off sometimes because you're rushing to get all your errands
I'm not rushing.
done.
I usually go to Gavin's and have some drinks and then run errands, and I make a day of it.
That's true. But you can still do that at 3:00
You could. Yeah.
every day.
You could. Yeah, because most places are open past 5.
Yeah. Or at least till 5. Yeah, because I don't have that I don't have the schedule where I'm off at 5, start at 9. I start at 6:30 and then get off at 3. So I still have a couple of hours where everything's open so I can still do shit, so.
I mean, say you go to bed at 11 o'clock at night. I mean, you got 8 hours instead of like normal 6 hours. That's 2 extra hours. Like you got 2 hours basically, right?
Yeah.
Like to just go do whatever. So I mean, that's big. That's big. That's a lot
Very
of time
big.
back.
Yeah.
That's a lot of time back. So
Yeah. Like it's weird. I get to see the sun. Well, now it's the sun's changing, but even in the wintertime, in the dead of fucking winter, when the sun sets at its earliest, I'll still be able to get out of work and see it.
Yeah.
Whereas with those 10-hour shifts getting at 5:30, it's like, oh, it's dark.
Yeah, it's.
I go in, it's dark, and I leave, it's dark.
I can't wait for this next hour change. Just get that
Yeah.
daylight
It's come. I
back.
think it's like 3 weeks.
I think it's
The week
March
before-
17th or something like that.
And once that pops, everything
March
just speeds
17th,
up.
St. Patty's. That's the Ides of March. It's the week
Or
before
15th.
St. Pat's.
I don't know, but
It's coming.
Either way,
Yeah,
it's
it's
in
coming,
March.
yeah.
I know it's in March.
It is.
It's sometime in there,
And everything just
we'll get that
speeds
air
up
change,
after
yeah.
that. Like once it starts staying light later, it's like bam.
You know what else? What kind of sucks though is like, so I travel every other week with this job, and I haven't hit my travel week yet because I'm still training. But my first travel week is going to be St. Patrick's Day week. I'm going to be in New Jersey, so that could either suck or be an awesome
That
thing.
sounds like it could be fun.
It could be fun, but I'm there on business.
Yeah, you can't really go yeah,
Right?
yeah.
I'm there, and I'm going with my boss because my boss is the guy that's training me. So it's like, I think it falls on a Thursday. So we'll be traveling back Friday. So Thursday night, it's like, how crazy can I get in a hotel room next to my boss where I have to report to get in a car and drive back from
Dude,
New Jersey
sneak out
on
of
a
the
Friday.
hotel, hit up some fucking.
I don't think he has to
Yeah.
sneak out. I mean, he's still like he's not.
Well, fucking.
He's not got him a lock and key.
Yeah, but
but
no, like
yeah.
so, like usually the best thing to do on St. Patty's Day and wake up at 7 a.m. and do kegs and eggs at any bar.
Don't do that.
I can't do that.
Don't do that.
I can't do that.
I mean, we can still. You can still. You can still be Irish. You
Yeah.
know, and
Thursday night, go out to dinner.
A hooker.
a redhead.
if you want. Make sure she's Irish.
She's redhead. I'll allow it, yeah.
Make sure she's got corned beef curtains.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay, I've heard of roast beef curtains, but what the fuck's a corned beef curtain?
It's a little sour.
They're just cured, I guess.
Oh God.
But I mean, just you
I feel like
know,
it's thicker. It's thicker sliced.
oh boy.
I mean, I guess.
Corned
I guess.
beef curtains. Oh God. I don't.
No, I love my
Oh,
wife.
shit.
I'm not going out of town to get corned beef curtains.
No, that's not. No, I was gonna say Irish car bombs. But
Yeah. Get a couple Irish car bombs. Get you a pint of Guinness, maybe.
I was
maybe
gonna say have a couple Guinness and like get some
Find
some
a
bangers,
green beer,
mash, get
yeah.
some corned beef.
I mean, maybe a Reuben, but not a.
Hey, he said hookers first, then things happen. Okay.
Find someone that puts a green dye in a domestic beer.
Oh,
Have one of those.
Yeah, that won't be hard to find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll make the best of it.
Or should you do that at the restaurant? Put the little green dye in the beer, and then
Yeah.
you do like fill a shot glass up with the green dye and make somebody do a shot of it.
Yeah.
And their whole mouth just be green for the rest
Full
of the
shot
day.
of food coloring.
Oh, like all of the dye? In a shot? Oh, that's too much.
Well,
Yeah,
like
that-
water and like
Oh,
a
man.
blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah,
see-
like
No, I don't think we ever mixed
no,
water.
yeah, it was straight
oh
up.
my
straight-
God, all the dye?
It was straight because we'd buy like the pint of food
We
coloring
both just went.
where you need like one drop to
Oh, that'd be-
turn a gallon of frosting green,
You'd be a nightmare.
but we'd put a full shot of
Be
that.
like in every crevice.
Oh,
your
for sure.
gums.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, all your teeth be.
You'd look like a
green,
gross
like,
like. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
We don't care if you're waiting on tables the rest of the day. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we don't give a shit.
It happened
St.
to me,
Patrick's
so it's
Day.
going to happen to you.
Yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, Cody showed up with no eyebrows when we let him serve.
Yeah. That was my 21st. I got my eyebrows shaved off.
Let him serve with no eyebrows. Let people serve with green teeth. Like, it's cool, man.
Honestly, Cody's eyebrows aren't really that.
No, I just look like a
You
psychopath.
can't. They're not really. What's the word I'm looking for? Defined.
Prominent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be straight, like blonde hair, blue eye, like
Mm-hmm.
that was it, like toe head completely when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But as I grew up, of course, it
Like
gets brown.
Macaulay Culkin.
But
Remember that?
and when I was little, I looked like Macaulay Culkin. Yeah. Oh yeah. We talked about it there. Yeah. Goddamn.
Let's not go there again.
But anyways, when you shave my eyebrows off, you don't realize my eyebrows are gone. I just look like I'm gonna murder you in your sleep. Like I just look like a complete psychopath. I had regulars that would come in and they would request me all the time as a server, and my eyebrows were gone, and they'd be like, "Something different about you.
Whatever.
There's something different about you. What's wrong? Are you okay?" I'd be like, "All right."
I'm having trouble expressing my emotions.
They're like, I don't quite trust you for some reason.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like it just seemed like I was weird, and I was like, "Yeah, I just had my 21st birthday," and they're like, "Oh, okay," and I'm like, "My eyebrows are gone." They're like,
had that.
"Oh," they're like, "Oh," and they'd
that's
laugh and then give me a big tip, so it was fine.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, because it's it's just your birthday, boom, boom, extra money.
I think I'd look crazy with no eyebrows because I have such like
You have
super dark eyebrows.
Yeah, his are not that prominent, but yours are very prominent.
So like it changed my whole face probably.
Yeah.
You would know yours gone, and you would look like the meme guy. You know the weird meme face guy. That's what you would look like.
Anger face.
Well, I know it's my birthday coming up, but it's not. Well, if I get like blacked out enough, I don't know you're doing it to me, then I guess
I'm not
that's
gonna
fair
shave your
game.
eyebrows. That's one of the weirdest things. Like I'll draw.
I don't
dicks.
really work in customer service though. So
Yeah, I mean, I'd draw dicks on your face and shit. You can wash that off. That's
Oh.
fine. I like to do.
non-permanent thing. Yeah, or
Yeah, well,
I guess eyebrows.
Whenever I prank people, I don't want you to be mad at me or upset, right? Like, I don't want to hurt your feelings too bad. I just want to goof with you. I like goof. Oh, you got a dick. Just wash it off. You're fine. Like, even like the other day, my brother had an Xbox that was broken. And so I took it apart because they were at, like, because I'm good with taking things apart and like looking at shit. And like, yeah, I could see on their motherboard that there was a spill. It's probably shorted. It's fucked. It's a Generation 1 Xbox One. So you're better off just buying a new one on eBay than buying parts to fix this one. And so then I had these pieces of parts of an Xbox, and my kids weren't off the bus yet. And I'm like, "Hey, Sarah, how funny would it be like if we just stormed out and I just smashed this thing on the ground? Like, you kids are fucking grounded. You lost your Xbox privilege. This was yours, Henry."
epic.
And I'm like, "I'm running up to grab Parker's right now." And Sarah's like, "Let's do it." I'm like, "I don't know, man. They're gonna cry, and like, I don't want to."
Yeah, maybe save it for when they actually did something shitty.
Yeah, but still, they're gonna cry. I don't want to be.
Nah, that's a
I
good
never
joke,
want to.
though.
Yeah,
Oh
pretty good
man,
but I never want to be the one.
grew up with trust issues.
I never want to be the one responsible for to deliberately make my kids cry, because I know they will freak out and cry and be pissed off.
They'd be
There's
so
gonna be
confused they didn't even do
these
anything
wa-
wrong.
Yeah, these waves of emotion and shit, and I don't want to be responsible for that. Like, to me, that's not a good prank. Like, it is a good prank, but that's not a prank I want to put my kids through. Like it's not something I would want to put you through to shave your eyebrows. But like, I'll draw a dick on your face.
My entire face was graffitied that night too.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I didn't have eyebrows until I was done getting all the marker off my face.
Oh, I've drawn so much shit on Cody's face.
They probably drew eyebrows on. You're like, "Oh yeah, I look good." And
Yeah,
then,
pretty.
and then you hit the soap and like,
eyebrows.
"Oh, they're gone."
There were penises. There were swastikas. There was
Eyeballs on your eyelids.
Yeah.
Did you have both? Did you have both eyebrows shaved off, or did you get the
No, they were
the
gonna
decision
do
of just one?
They were gonna do one, but then my brother was nice enough to be like, no, if you can do one, you might as well just do it too.
Because if not, you're gonna have to do it yourself.
They also glued
Yeah.
my socks to my feet.
Yeah.
They glued my socks to my feet.
Classic.
So,
Classic.
that didn't feel good coming off. And they all barricaded themselves in the rooms in the morning. And I didn't know. And my buddies at the time, his brother and his kid were like knocking on the door downstairs. And we were all like, I was closest to that door. So I heard it and woke up and I was like, like, it wasn't like, hey, what's up, man? And he's like, what the hell happened to you? I said, it was my 21st birthday last night. He's like, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
And then I went to the bathroom to pee, and I looked in the mirror and I went, oh, you sons of bitches.
Motherfuckers.
It does suck getting Sharpie off.
Yeah.
And then I'm scrubbing my face, and all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, you
I don't even
sons
have
of
any
bitches
eyebrows.
times two.
Remember that one time we put peanut butter in Tippy's ear and then put a live moth on it so it was just sitting there flapping?
Yeah, it creeped me out really bad.
So
It was
funny.
like it looked like it was weird.
And then somebody peed in his shoes. Drunken pranks are so much fun. They're the best.
We took his sock off once and Sharpied his whole foot red and put his sock back on. So like he wouldn't even notice till like later that night.
I remember the night we were young and you wrapped our buddy Mitch up in coat hangers and like belts and shit. Because he was like passed out on
Coat hangers.
Yeah.
How do you wrap somebody in coat hangers?
I don't know, but you did it.
Like I stretched them out.
Yeah, you like stretched them out and like you had him wrapped up like a ball.
I do love to fuck with past.
And then he woke up and was like, and he just busted out of it immediately because obviously you can't really. Like, I don't think you were like really trying to go that hard, and then he just chased you outside. And
I'm
you guys
pretty
ran around
sure
for a while.
And I'm pretty sure the universal rule is, I mean, probably it wasn't for you because you were 21, but if you pass out with your shoes on,
100%.
fair game.
Yeah.
Yep.
But if you take your shoes off and you get tucked in somewhere and you're nice and comfy, you will not get fucked with.
I didn't always respect that rule.
I did. I 100 even in the college I respected that rule. Even when we lived at Parma, I respected that
You're a
rule.
man of high integrity.
I am a man of standards. I have standards. Take your shoes off, you're cool with me. Keep your shoes on, fall asleep, I'm gonna fucking dip my balls in your mouth.
Those sorts of things have happened.
Well, probably, I don't think I've ever done that, but I've
That's
drawn
like
Sharpie
sexual
shit.
assault, I think. But whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's a
Well,
great line.
I won't take pictures of it, so there's no proof.
Well, it's not funny. You're just doing it to like please yourself. Then. And it's not even a joke.
It's funny for the people watching.
Oh, there's proof then. Oh, well, you know,
He
that's
said,
just a
she
witness
said, yeah.
statement, you know.
Wait, how drunk were you? You were wasted.
You can't trust that guy's statement. He was hammered.
He was hammered drunk.
You better watch out because like 10 years down the line, all they can come back and get you.
Statute of limitations.
I never put my balls in anyone's mouth that did not consent to it.
There's no statute of limitations anymore now.
For putting ball or
No, well, getting canceled on Twitter and shit. There's statute of limitations of the law, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, I meant
He's saying like some girl could come out and like, I was passed out with my shoes on a street, put his balls in my mouth. Like, how do you know? You're passed out. Shut up.
Louis C.K. I mean, he's done, you know? He was flashing his dick to
Yeah,
girls,
but
yeah,
also
still.
look at Michael Jackson. He's still cool. We still listen to his music, so it just depends on how fucking famous you are.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get more famous. I'm trying to get above that cancelization part.
I'm saying if we get that famous, though, like
you're so
then we're
cool.
screwed.
if you're cool enough, we'll let it slide, though.
yeah, like Michael Jackson
Yeah.
But nobody has photos of that. I don't think, so.
or Steven Tyler or even Anthony Kiedis.
I mean, really, the list could go on. They're all everybody.
It's getting deep now.
Anybody that was famous in the 70s and 80s that
You're
we
all-
still enjoy.
We're all perverts. Just some of us get caught.
Yeah.
But the bad thing is when we've only normally done it. I say I've only ever like drawn marker or doing anything to a dude. I don't think I've ever messed with a girl.
You're right.
Yeah. We never
I've
had
never-
girls at our parties.
That's true too.
What if we did? We were all too busy trying to get
Yeah.
with them that we didn't mess with.
Yeah, we didn't want to piss them off. We didn't want them to wake up and be like, "Oh my god, I'm not going to suck your dick because you drew marker on my face." We want them to wake up like, "Oh my god, I don't have marker on my face. Let me suck your dick."
Yeah, was that
None of that ever happened. Yeah, not like they were going to suck our dicks anyway. But that's how our brains were processed. Like, I can't fuck with her. Don't marker her face because there could be a chance he's going to suck my dick tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it never happened, but still.
No, like I feel like
But-
the only girls that were ever at our parties
still-
were somebody's girlfriend.
But still, but that's
Yes.
it's the funny thing that I'm saying is like it never happened, but it definitely wouldn't have happened if there was a marker on her face, right?
yeah, we're not gonna do that.
So,
But I have seen somebody's girlfriend get in on drawing on that guy's face or something like that. Like,
yeah, that's
like,
that's
oh, my
encouraged.
boyfriend's passed out. Let's mess with him.
Yeah.
So when he wakes up, I can laugh at him. And, yeah, I know that would happen.
You're an idiot. Guess what? I blew your best friend last night because he didn't have marker on his face.
All right, so now we're just on. So we've gone birthdays, weeks up, bop. Now we're drawing on. How do we get to my 21st birthday? I don't even remember.
We're talking about birthdays.
Birthdays.
Oh, and your birthday.
Birthdays.
Because I was like, my birthday was on my
'Cause his
21st was
birthday.
on a Sunday.
Oh yeah,
It was
Birthday,
me.
your
Sunday. Yeah, all right, back to
Eyebrows.
Sunday again. So at least we're over Sundays now.
Tarantino.
No,
it.
we're not. It's on Sunday this year.
I know, but after this year,
Oh yeah, we'll have like
Mondays.
a whole like few
Mondays.
7 years or something till
yeah,
it sucks
until
again.
Saturdays again.
Then it's like Monday. Like ugh. It's like I guess that's a little better.
I'm super excited that my birthday falls around the weekend where we set the clocks back. So my birthday weekend, at least, I always get an extra hour. Usually,
Oh, yeah, that's dope.
like on the rotation, it falls on a Saturday, but then when it resets, it's like back to like a Wednesday or like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday. So, like usually Saturday, I get an extra hour, but my birthday weekend, I always get an extra hour. So
That's awesome. I didn't think
it's
about
dope.
that.
Yeah, dude. My fault's perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect. Like
Every year, my birthday weekend,
that
I
would
get
be
a
the
free
like,
hour.
So like your 21st, either no matter what day it fell on, you're
Yeah.
still going to celebrate it on
Yeah.
that weekend, and,
And
you got the extra.
Yeah, and I know most bars like that because it always sets Saturday.
It always
night,
is Saturday.
and most bars don't, and you know, they don't notice that. They're like, "Shut up." Sorry, but most bars don't notice it, so they don't let you drink till 3. Still closing time
Because they don't want to work all
Yeah,
night.
closing times at 2 on standard time, but still like then I get an extra hour
Hour
of sleep
yeah,
or
it's just fun.
whatever.
It's just fun, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you had to choose a birthday, what day would you choose your birthday to be on?
Like day or just like of the year
Of the
whole
yeah,
year.
like if you had to pick one day,
Well,
like
definitely
date-
going summer. I hate having a winter birthday. It's like I'm so limited on my options for partying. You know, like how June or July, you know, probably are better. You know,
Yeah.
like rage at the
Would
lake.
you be born on the 4th of July?
Dude, how cool would that be? I could. That's a movie,
Right.
and
A
yeah,
song?
and it's already a raging party. But no, because
The
that
thing is,
holiday
'cause
overshadows my day.
Right.
You're right.
I don't want it to be in relation to another
be-
But
holiday.
you just literally said that you don't care about your day anymore.
No, that's the only thing I go from. At least I got I'm not into the birthday thing, but and I finally settled because
But you're always gonna get like
Yeah.
One
if,
day-
if you work for the right company, you're always gonna get your birthday off, right?
if you get a holiday.
That's
You know what I'm saying? So like you're always gonna get your birthday off. Like I mean, it's not
your
bad.
Birthday falls during the week. I mean, everybody works. We usually don't celebrate it. It's like
Yeah.
well, no matter what
I'm not
day you
celebrating
pick,
it
like
on my
if
birthday
you
this
pick a
year.
date, like so if you pick like July 4th, obviously July 4th doesn't always fall on like a Saturday. It's
No.
rotating.
Yeah.
So like you know, no matter what, you're rotating days because of how the calendar works. But how about July 1st, and then boom, you get to celebrate your birthday. You get 3 days to recover, and then boom, July 4th happens. Boom, right back into it.
You see, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I like where mine's at because I get that.
he likes that time change.
I like that
Yeah, that's
time
a good
change.
reason, yeah.
I also like the fact too, like, you know, summer's winding down. There's not a lot to celebrate until Thanksgiving, and mine hits before Thanksgiving. So like, I'm not really overshadowed by the holidays, but it's like a ramp up to the holidays.
Yeah.
You know, like I get what you're saying, where it's like, you know, 3 days before 4th of July or even on 4th of July and stuff like that. But like, I feel like then you get overshadowed. Like, I feel like, you know, you need a good ramp up, like your day, and then like, oh, what are we doing next week? That's right, 4th of July. So let's turn, you know,
So
shit like that.
In that aspect, maybe I'd pick what day is the longest day of daylight where I live. So like we live in Ohio. Like what day is the longest day of summer? You know,
June
yeah.
21st.
Yeah, so let's take
I
June
think that's the
21st.
summer solstice.
Does that change though? Has
No.
to. What?
No, because the calendar revolves around
That?
rotating.
sun cycles.
Oh, I'm gonna say June 27th because I'm already
Yeah.
27. I like that number, but Other part of the year, not like, we'll go to.
I can't remember like with leap years and shit. The date might change, but
I get so
summer
confused. I don't know
solstice. It's always towards like the last week of June. So this year,
so June 27th would be perfect.
June 21st,
Yeah, we'll take
2022
that
is
one.
the summer solstice.
I like the 27.
So,
Accustomed to it. Yeah.
On March 27th? Yeah, I'll be on June 27th. We'll share birthdays. It'll be a hell of a time.
God, one year his birthday was on Easter.
Yeah.
And I was so confused. I didn't know Easter can change dates. And then I
Easter
looked into
does.
it. Oh, yeah. It can be like a month for 8. Nobody knows how Easter works.
Yeah,
it's so
like
confusing.
the third Sunday after the fourth,
It's like
fifth
the
of the
fifth
second
full moon.
thing.
It's like a witchcraft holiday. It's like sounds made
It doesn't
up.
happen very
It's
often.
cool because
but-
and not to get too deep into this and not to piss too many people off, but all Christian holidays are based off of pagan holidays, and they
Yeah, but not
changed
Christmas is the same day every year. Like, why isn't Easter?
because it has to do with it has
Full moons and stuff, I think. It's weird.
full moons and sex cycles, like because
Sex cycles?
yeah, the whole yeah sex.
What
the pagan
SEX, baby.
I don't know what a sex cycle
the
is.
pagan holiday that they based Easter off of was a sign of fertility and mating and producing
Springtime,
springtime, yeah.
Breeding season.
Hence the egg, hence the rabbit, because rabbits fuck, the egg's fertile, like all that shit. It's all pagan shit.
Yeah.
And then Christianity came in. It's like, no, that's you have to worship our gods. And they're like, no, we like this. Like, well, our gods are like that, but we have rabbits and eggs too. And we're gonna call it Easter, which the goddess of
But there's
the goddess
such
of
a variation of that.
the goddess of fertility in pagan religion was Easter, but it's spelled different. And correct me if I'm wrong. It's Easter or Oster or something like that. Similar. Very similar. All fucking Christian holidays are based off of paganism.
And not mine.
So this week we are going to try mountain water, which mine has a paid sticker on it, so I can't read it. So Cody,
Mountain Water Citrus Splash Easy Drinking Ale by High Wire Brewing.
yeah,
It's an ale.
it's an easy drinking ale.
It says this is the beer to share with your seltzer friends.
Oh shit! So this must be a lighter
So-
beer.
Oh God.
Such a splash.
4.5%. I like they got little slidey bars, refreshments almost all the way up there. Crushability. I mean, they got the bars turned up.
Friendship. The
Friendship
third bar is
all the way
friendship.
up.
With
Yeah.
the can, with the beer, or with you guys?
And they got a little bear on it. Who doesn't like bears?
It's unfiltered.
I mean, if you call it mountain water, like, are you asking for like some lady like pick this up, be like, "Oh, I need some mountain water. That sounds good,"
it looks like
and take it home, then be like, "Oh, this is a beer."
110 calories, 5 carbs, 0.8 protein.
Oh, good.
Oh, I know. I was looking through like craft beer, new beer section, and I didn't want another IPA. I didn't want another this.
No, anything
It's
new.
super clear, super blonde.
It's a pretty can.
And for those listening, not watching, it's very blonde, very clear.
Why are mine always so much foamier than you guys?
'Cause you pour like an asshole. You got to tilt the glass.
Smells citrusy. It's got a lemon lime smell to it.
Yeah,
But yeah, super clear. I mean, that's like,
mine's white.
That is basically a seltzer.
it looks like pee after I drank a bunch of water.
Yeah.
You know, I tell you what, I'm gonna drink mine out of the can.
There you go.
It's my glasses.
Okay.
It's basically like a seltzer.
It's more like a soda. I don't get a lot of beer out of that.
Not a lot of beer at all.
That's it.
It's not even really that good of a seltzer.
Okay, here's some words on it. It says, this is a beer for drinking, a beer for hiking, hanging, and playing outside. Bright and citrusy with major slushy and the sunshine vibes from lemon and lime. This is the beer to share with your seltzer friends.
I'm glad you paid for it, though.
Around the top is just adjectives: bright, citrusy, crisp, refreshing, zippy, bubbly.
Crisp.
That's it. That's all. High wire.
I mean, it's not terrible.
Oh, there's a guy on a high wire.
It's not terrible. I mean, I'm going to put this right there with that that Bud Light.
Yeah, it's very similar to that new like
Bud
zero
Light
carb
Extra.
Bud Light.
The Bud Light Extra shit, that's way too bubbly. This isn't as like I feel like the Bud Light Extra got their flavor from it's a sparkling water with alcohol. This actually has some like lemony, citrusy. It's crisp.
I guess if you don't want
It
to
is
taste
crisp,
if
yeah.
you don't want to taste booze at all, and you want a little lime hint of seltzer water, this is perfect for you. But you still want to party?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see this.
It's very seltzery. It's just like watered with a little kiss of flavor.
Yeah.
You know what this would be perfect for?
What's that?
A mixer.
Butt chugging.
Putting in your butt.
No, I'm just kidding.
I would. I think.
It could be nice little.
Could be
mixer,
very
though.
easy on the anus.
I think I'd prefer like a twisted tea, something not carbonated for that.
Oh, okay.
Well, I
mean, that
have a
makes
lot of farts. Then it'd be funny. But
You could have crisp citrus farts.
No, I think maybe freezing this because you could get this pretty slushy and make that slushy on the top.
Yeah.
Like freezing this and making margarita as this is like your frozen base, maybe.
So I don't think it's
like a
citrusy enough.
slushy margarita base.
Yeah, I don't think it's citrusy enough for that. Like, there's not enough flavor for marg.
more
I mean, unless you
really
really
like
like enjoy the taste of tequila.
I'm stretching to try to make it better, but
Yeah.
really, it's
oh,
just-
they're not paying us. We don't need to do that.
yeah. This
Right.
shit's a sad 3 out of 10.
Yeah, it's unless you love seltzers.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless you like a hint of lime with
The
your
thing-
seltzer water that's
yeah,
alcoholic.
and I'll say this: the thing is, I can buy seltzers that taste just like this for less money. I think it was like
Good
$10 for the
point.
6-pack.
Oh no, yeah.
So
That's a miss right
yeah.
there. The price is always a factor to me.
It is price point. Price point does make a difference. So for this, like, it is an overpriced seltzer. So I'm gonna give it a single thumbs down.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick my 3.
Not a
out.
huge fan.
I'm gonna stick my 3 out of 10. I think if you like drinking a lime flavored water, but you want to party, this is it.
Here's what it is. If you're too ashamed to drink seltzers, because I know there's a lot of bashing out there.
You're
like,
right.
man, I like White Claws. Like, oh man,
Yeah,
you
you
also
look
like holding your purse.
Yeah, right. That's
But
true.
if you want to show up with a craft beer that also is a seltzer,
yeah, this will get you by.
you show up. You
Yeah.
can be a poser and like not get made fun of for bringing your White Claws.
Here's the problem with it though. It says mountain water.
It does say water.
Everybody's gonna be like,
It does say water.
"What are you drinking?" You're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm drinking my craft mountain water seltzer," and they're gonna be like, "Oh,
It's
let
an
me
ale."
try it."
Yeah, Cody's right.
You
They
say,
fucked
no, I
up
only
there.
got 6. I only got 6, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know
yeah.
because
But
it
still-
says if they would call this Mountain Lime, oh, that would have been a better name. Call it Mountain Lime.
Bear piss.
Kind of closer to Mountain Dew, right? Like Mountain Lime, you know what I mean?
No, but to me, this is definitely throwing off the vibe of here's a seltzer for you to not look like you're drinking a seltzer.
I mean, the can looks cool.
Yeah,
I feel like I look cool drinking it.
and
Do I
it
look
comes
cool
with,
drinking it?
like the cool 6-pack top that like looks like you're drinking a craft beer.
Yeah.
Crafty.
It's definitely, to me, this is throwing off that whole vibe of you want to drink your seltzers, but you don't want to look like a douche in front of your beer drinking friends.
Yeah,
That's 100% what this. And if that's what you're looking for, thumbs
yeah,
up.
this is your beer. If that's what you want, yeah, this is what,
Thumbs up for
you
that.
should definitely
but
buy it.
Overall, mine's thumbs down. I mean, I'm manly enough that I can drink seltzers, and I don't care what the fuck you say about me.
Yeah, I use seltzers and mixers.
Yeah, call me all the names. I don't give a shit. I'm comfortable with myself.
Yeah.
I drink seltzers. Fuck you.
I'm gonna give it a D. Like I would never
Yeah.
buy it, and like I will drink it if that's all you like. Sometimes all you have in your fridge
If
is
I
like
want a
the
lifetime-
weird
yeah.
drinks that you test on the show. and
If
I'll
I want a
drink it.
lifetime supply of this, and like, hey
I'll
man,
drink
come
it.
over. This is all you can.
I'm not gonna
have.
buy it, and I'm not gonna ask for it. but
Right?
I'll,
Yeah.
I'll drink.
Or
it.
like
I'll never
I
request
walk
or
up to somebody
buy.
like, "Man, do you got a water?" Like, "No, I don't, but I got mountain water." And be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
It might be good in
quench
the
my thirst."
summer and you're dehydrated. Like when we take water breaks in the summer, you know, to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
That might count as one.
Hydration check.
Hydration check. Let's have our mountain water.
Yeah, but I mean, there's still 4.5, right? So
Yeah.
there's still like, it's still not a no joke, beer or alcohol content.
I don't know what to call it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Why don't they have to put ingredients on alcohol?
How do you not know what to call it? It says it over the can.
No, it says
It's-
ale too.
You call it bright,
It's got
citrusy.
so many different things. Like I don't know what.
You call it crisp. You call it refreshing. You call it zippy.
Why aren't there ingredients on alcohol?
You call it bubbly.
I want to know that.
You call it the beer to share with your seltzer friends. That's what you call
I
it.
don't have seltzer friends.
I
You
don't.
call it mountain water citrus splash.
I definitely don't hate it, but like, it's like, do you want to really pay that money for something?
Right.
You know, this is kind of like a
Maybe
more like.
well, maybe these guys are more brilliant than us. They're marketing the craft seltzer market now.
Or maybe they're like in the mommy market in like California, and they're like, hey, you can have your mountain water, and your kids won't know that it's
Yeah.
boozed.
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's a.
I'm
I
just
don't
drinking
know.
my mountain
Are you
water,
giving it to the
officer.
kids in that story? Or-
No,
Oh.
no. The mom's drinking it,
Oh.
so the kids don't know. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, hey, Mom, can I have a drink of your Sprite? Because it does kind of look like Spritey or like a citrus
Oh, I would
soda.
fucking hate this.
That's
if I
what
was
it
a kid.
tastes
It's
like.
like a watered down Sprite. I mean,
That's what. Yeah, that's what.
Well,
That's
bullshit.
exactly what
Like-
it tastes like.
like a watered down
Sprite.
diet Sprite.
Yeah.
Like, Mom, this pop sucks.
Tastes like Burger King Sprite versus McDonald's Sprite, you know?
It's exact. I was trying to figure out the flavor. Sprite is like dead on. Like they nailed a alcoholic Sprite, basically. That's
Well-
not as flavorful.
That they mix that they mix with soda water, like
I
pear.
think it's giving me heartburn already.
Oh, cool. I got pills for that upstairs.
It's already getting adverse reaction. It might be the handfuls of spicy pork rinds I smashed.
So I feel like end conclusion of mountain water is it's not bad, but I wouldn't
not
pay the price. For it.
good.
I wouldn't pay the price ever,
It's not good.
unless you like watered down 7-Up or Sprite. All right. On that note, Steve,
Oh, I got a couple things I want to talk
a
about.
couple things for us.
Yeah, I recently watched. You guys are familiar with Terminator 2: Judgment Day, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You've seen the fucking
Which one's the
movie.
second one?
The one with the liquid metal dude? Really? You gotta be fucking.
I certainly know the first one, and then the third one had that girl.
I never really watched. 1 and 2 are the only ones that
And
worth
then
fucking
the
about.
two's like
T2 had the liquid metal guy. You've seen it though, right?
I don't know. All
right, so Linda Hamilton,
Who's that?
John Connor's mother.
Okay.
Her name is Sarah Connor in the movie, but
Yeah.
the actress that played Linda Hamilton, or the actress that played Sarah Connor, is named Linda Hamilton. In the movie, and I even remember this as a kid, she's in a psych ward, and she steals paper clips, right, at one point. And then at one point, she's picking the locks on her restraints and picks the locks on a door to get out. And I remember my dad watching, because my dad loved that movie. We watched it a bunch of times. So I'm very fluent in this movie, unlike you, apparently.
My dad didn't like it,
Yeah.
apparently. Yeah.
So she's picking these locks with these paper clips, and my dad even said, like, that would never work. That's not going to work. That's never
Well,
gonna
I
work.
mean,
That's never going to work. So now watching it with my phone and Google at my side, I was watching this movie and watching her pick these locks. And so I Googled it, like, could you pick a door lock with a paper clip? Could
Absolutely.
you do this? And then I even researched it that in those scenes, fucking Linda Hamilton actually picked those locks for real.
Nice.
With those paper clips. That wasn't even acting. It wasn't even a stage thing. Like, she didn't put it in and like somebody hit a button and it came unlocked. She literally picked those locks, and she made sure that she learned how lock picking worked and how to do it with fucking paper clips so that it was real in the scene. And I was like, I was fucking mind blown.
that's a fun fact.
Because even picking locks is a hard thing to get into, but let alone, like, it's hard to get into when you have the proper tools, but with fucking
is.
paper clips. Like, I thought that was, I was blown away.
You could definitely do it with a paper clip.
Blown the fuck away. Like,
It's a bunch of little teeth, and like you just got to move them in the right spot, and like, yeah, especially like on arm restraints, like that wouldn't be hard. I don't know about cell door. That I feel like that would be harder, but
that's the big one. So, like, the one that was across her belly, like, that one was like more like a handcuff lock, or like it didn't really have so many pins and shit in it, so it was an easier lock to pick. So that one seemed realistic. But once you put it into like a sclage, like your fucking deadbolt lock on your door, when she puts paper clips in there, and my dad was like, no, that wouldn't work. And then I don't know, I watched these videos by a guy named Lockpicking Lawyer on YouTube. Check him out. It's real cool. He explains a lot of shit about how locks work. And so I was like, yeah, that doesn't work. But then whenever I learned, it's like, she actually fucking did that. I'm like, oh my God, that's insane.
I always thought it'd be cool to buy that like lock picking set on Amazon. You know, the clear lock where
Oh,
you
I
can
have
see
that.
like the pins
literally-
coming through,
yeah,
and you can like.
That's the best way to learn, man.
But you get like the actual like real lock picking tools, not paper clips. But
Yeah.
then
Well,
get paper
it's
clips
the same
and do
sort
it.
of thing,
Yeah.
really. Like,
Yeah.
There's that kit comes with like 50 tools, and there's only one.
Yeah.
You just need one thing to pop up the little tumblers while applying pressure on a turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
And paper clips could do that same thing. I think
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
I like is basically a stick with like a little come hither hook on the end, and you could bend a paper clip like that.
Yeah, because then you always you got to feel which pin sets. And
But
which
she
pin's
would need
next.
two though, as in you'd have to have a second one to be putting
had
pressure
to.
on the tumbler. Oh yeah,
Because she did it in real life. Like that
that's
scene was for real. Like they did.
if she
they
had
just-
two like that, 100%.
Yeah.
yeah. I got mine on Wish, not Amazon, but even
same
somehow
same.
an even shittier version. Yeah, the clear lock, I think super fun.
And it's so, it's
Well,
so weird.
pastime.
It's so weird after watching it. I've never practiced it, but I feel like I could pick a lock right now if I had to. You know? like, I mean, it'd be better with the tools. But now I know if Linda Hamilton can do it with fucking paper clips, then I should be able
If
to
you
do
practice,
it with paper
and
clips.
it's a by feel sort of thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you just feel that little and boom, you can hit it. So like, yeah, I think a lot of time and experience and like trying it and like getting shown how to. She probably had a professional show her how to do it.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
You know, it had some experience like trying with a few locks, and then they probably gave her the most basic lock with like
That's
3
true,
pins in it
Because
too,
they
you
do
know what
make
I mean?
locks that are like pick
Yeah.
proof that have
Yeah, they have the
tumbler on both sides. Like you,
they have the cylinder pick or the cylinder pins, or they have serrated pins and different shit like that. But still, like just overall, her character in that movie T2 was badass. Which I wish you need to watch that more.
oh yeah,
Because you don't even know what I'm talking about. Because like there's one scene where she's sitting there in her little tank top at a picnic table, and like she's
hot?
Yeah, dude, she's fucking.
Oh,
cut.
it's the same mom
Yeah.
as from the first one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know who she is.
yeah, and then she works out, she gets cut,
Oh,
and then they go get these guns, and like she's sitting there at a picnic table, like cleaning her fucking AR and shit, like, and she knows, and she did all that because she knows how the gun works. Like she was like how everybody goes crazy about John Wick and Keanu Reeves and like how he actually learned how to fire weapons and shit.
I never saw it.
She took to her character that hard that she learned how to pick locks and clean guns and shit like that too. Like she went full badass with it, you know. Like
You ever watch John Wick either?
what the fuck,
Man.
bro?
You like just horror movie,
Yeah.
weird movie guy. That's fine.
Horror or comedy. And,
You like watching the Cannibals of the Pacific or whatever the fuck that one was?
yes, yeah.
Is that exactly the title?
It
movie
was
title?
Cannibal Holocaust.
Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah.
I will literally watch the dumbest action movie known to man because I'm just all about action. I just enjoy like the combat and like the it's not so much
You
the
do
blood
love
and horror,
action,
but
yeah.
yeah,
You
I
just
just
love
like
action. Exploding.
I love action,
You
yeah.
do. I know.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I like action. I like a lot of I like the sci-fi aspect of a lot of things too.
yeah,
That's
sci-fi
okay.
school too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean like
Because even like Terminator's definitely it's an action movie, but it's totally a sci-fi movie.
It is sci-fi.
Yeah.
I love Indiana Jones. That action. I think that's probably some of
That
my
is
favorite
action.
movies of all time.
I'm not gonna say I figure out like every movie, but like when I watch like a horror movie or like a drama movie, like I already know where the plot's going, and like they showed this one thing early on, and I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, so that's gonna get used, and this is gonna get used, and this person, and this person. Like a lot of movies, I already figure out before it happens, so it's
Yeah.
like kind of boring for me to watch it because I'm like, I already know how it's gonna end. Now there's some good movies out there that they do that on purpose
They give you the twist.
to mess with your brain, and I love that. And like, there's great movies like that.
You love M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, he always gives you a good twist.
Always a twist.
Oh yeah, no.
He always gives you
got a
a
newer
twisty
movie
comb,
out.
but
Always the twist.
I forget what it's called, but they're like
It's probably called The Twist.
they're on like a beach and they like age really fast, and it's
and then the twist of the movie is
And then
like
there's a
none of them are
twist.
actually dancing the twist. The whole movie.
it's not about the dance. God damn it.
He should do the remake of Twister.
Oh my god.
oh, God.
I know I got it. That was a good that was a good one. Fuck. They just keep coming.
be slipping in jokes all day down here. But
Bingo bango.
but no, like. So I get like a lot of people don't like action movies because it's also
I don't say I don't like them. I mean,
It's very one course too. It's like this guy's going to shoot shit and blow shit up, and
They
he's
get boring.
not going to die. He's not going to
Yeah,
die.
right.
Right.
It's just thousands of battle scenes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, wow,
Yeah.
that infinite bullets and that guy never gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I yawn at it a little bit.
Yeah. He gets one shot in the arm, and then the girl patches him up, and then they fall in
Yeah.
love, and then he just got to go back out and kill everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do kind of miss some of those old ones where it's like, this isn't realistic, but I could see that happening. Like Rambo 2, where he gets a fucking shot in the side, and then he empties gunpowder into his wound and fucking lights it to cauterize it just to keep himself from bleeding out. Like
badass.
Yeah. Like, John Rambo's not going to die, but at some point you're like, how does he fix himself? Whereas like,
He's still in there, Bob.
but like the new ones, it's like, oh, you got shot, but it was just my shoulder. So bam, 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 I'm cool. Like,
Always just a shoulder.
how's your who's dealing with your bleeding? Who's dealing with your bleeding right now?
Yeah.
And then they show up, their face all scarred, and then they make out with some hot chick, and it's over. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, a lot of them are predictable.
Well, I mean, you're close, exactly.
But T2, dude, you gotta watch Terminator.
Yeah, I'll
2.
put it on my list.
Fucking Judgment Day, bro.
Yeah.
Waving, what's the actress name?
Linda Hamilton.
Even her in the newest one, she jumps out of that.
I haven't seen anything past 2, bro.
Oh man, even her. In
I
the
know I've
newest
seen
one,
3.
looking like I don't know how old she is now, in her 60s, late 60s, maybe early 70s. She jumps out, still looking good.
Yeah.
Shooting a grenade launcher, like
Very,
"Woo, what's up, girl?"
very beautiful woman. Very fit. Very awesome. And a badass dude. Like,
yeah. Watch a new one.
and that movie might have actually kind of turned me on to my taste in women right now. If you look at my wife,
The new one's
veteran.
well, yeah. I'm not saying. I was gonna name features, and I don't want to get weird. And then, but anyways,
Look at you.
say cup size is better, but on your wife. But
yeah. Yes,
that's it.
Yeah,
Done.
right.
But yeah, I mean, in the new one, she pops out and like, you watch the new one. The new one is I can't
New one
remember
is-
the name
What
of it.
number is the new one? Like, how many
I
are
don't
there?
know.
There's some weird ones in the middle where they're like
feel like there are a bunch.
in there, like in the future, and it's like it's kind of not as good. But the new one like throws it back, and it's like it's really good.
So, like, you're a fan of The Matrix, right?
I guess. I mean, yeah.
Have you seen all of them, or
The trilogy? I haven't seen the newest one.
right? But you've seen the trilogy. So,
Of course. Yeah, I like those. Yeah.
I forget what I was reading is that the lady that wrote Terminator and is also the same person that wrote The Matrix, and
I believe that.
she did say that they are both kind of they mesh
Same universe of things.
Yeah. in the same universe. So if you enjoy The Matrix, you should enjoy the prequels, which are Terminator.
Oh, man, I just missed the second one, I guess.
T2, dude. T2 Terminator 2 is the fucking best one. It's James Cameron.
All right, get it.
And it's so awesome. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's move on from T2.
yeah, get out of it.
God, I gotta watch that.
The other thing I wanted to talk about is are there things that you did or aspired to be when you were young that now you realize are kind of like dumb or stupid? And I'll start. I'll give you a prime example of one of mine. This is what kind of brought it up to me.
Do you want to be a trash man?
No, well, that's not dumb because trash men make good money nowadays. But no, I saw I had cousins that were female cousins, and they had batons. They were part of the color guard, and I saw how they twirled them around. And I want to learn how to twirl a baton because I figured that was the first step to being a ninja.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, we brought this up on an episode.
Have we?
before.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the first ones.
Yeah, so we brought it up as me saying that, but I was wondering if there's any dumb facts like that. Is there any dumb shit like that you've ever done, Cody?
I think I told you this before, but like somewhere in my early young age, I wanted to be a masseur. I wanted to be a masseuse.
A massage therapist.
Massage therapist.
Which my sister is right now.
Nothing.
Because I was like rubbing everybody's shoulders and like, yeah. And like, so for some reason to me, in my
Dude,
head, I
that
was
wasn't
like,
even like when you were that. Was like high school.
yeah.
I wasn't like a little kid. Yeah.
But as a kid, I can't think of like any career I wanted to go into, and that wasn't like too crazy a career. But I was
not even necessarily a career, just something you thought that if you excelled at this, like people would think you're cool, and then you realize it's not that cool. Do you have anything up top of your head,
got nothing.
Tyler?
No, I don't.
Okay, I guess I'll share another one that I was.
Yeah, well, I don't.
I remember, because how stupid is choir, right? When you're in, I mean, unless you're a born singer and you love choir and shit like that, then that's cool to you. But I remember, I forget what grade I was in. I know it was New Philly, so it was either kindergarten first or 6th grade, because that's whenever I went to Philly. I remember being in choir class, and like the teacher would have us all come down, and like he would play scales on the piano and to see how high you could get or how low you could get to figure out where you fit, like whether you're falsetto or I don't know,
yes,
tenor. I don't know the fucking terms, and I just remember thinking like, man, I know I can like scream really high pitch, so maybe I can be the high pitch guy, right? I was so concentrated on trying to be the high pitch guy. And then now growing up, I realized like, no, real men have a deep baritone voice. Like I just thought I was going to be so cool because I could sing really high.
You're the best at that. That's good.
But I wasn't.
Well,
the thing is, I also failed.
You aspired to be though.
For like 15 minutes waiting for my turn, I aspired to be the high pitch
Beach Boys have that guy. It's like,
Right,
you still have
right.
a place.
But it's just so funny to think about dumb shit like that. It's like, man, if I could just, I don't know, like I thought like even throwing a yo-yo. Like I remember I got a yo-yo for like a prize from some school fundraiser thing. I got a yo-yo for selling so many candy bars or some shit. I'm like, man, I could be a yo-yo master.
Yours are hard.
Or maybe it's a lot of it. I do think it's a lot of my ADD mind is like I get hyper focused on something that I'm very interested in. And then whenever I fail, I lose focus. Like even ask Sarah, ask my wife, anybody, text her, message her, hit her up, ask her about how good I am at a harmonica.
Oh, that would be so cool, wouldn't it?
Right?
Slay it like.
Dude, I bought one. I was watching videos. Like I was gonna do it. I was sitting out on frac pads. I'm like, I'm sitting in my truck for like 12 hours a day. I can sit here and practice harmonica. So I bought one and I played like. I did it for like 2 hours.
Just breathe into it.
Yeah, but it's not that easy.
Yeah,
you have to hit the notes, and then I gave it up. I still have it. It's out in the fucking garage somewhere in a box.
Let's dust that off. Let's give it another go, man.
We're gonna have a nice short for you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna be fucking.
Harmonicas are missing. It's been a long time since those have been popped into music culture.
Yeah, listen to Piano Man. For a song about a a piano,
there's a lot of harmonica.
There's a whole lot of harmonica in it.
Oh, it's a great instrument. Let's bring the harmonica back.
Yeah,
Blues Traveler. That's what I was going to go with. Man, that dude slayed that thing. And you get the thing like that mounts to your neck.
Yeah,
you don't even need to hold it.
Yeah, that's what I aspired to be for like 10 minutes. Like
no, that one I'm on board with.
It's just weird. Like that's how my mind works. Like. I get hyper focused on one thing, and then all of a sudden it just fizzles.
No, I got a unicycle once. I thought that'd be like cool.
Yeah,
and I became convinced within 10 minutes that anyone you've ever seen on a unicycle, it's a magic trick. It's smoke and mirrors. It's an illusion. No one can ride that. It's an impossible thing. Physics don't add up to the ability to ride music. It's all a magic trick.
Yeah.
I bet you really thought people were riding them.
They are a wizard.
They're not. There's no way to even start. I mean, it just pivots on a wheel. It just falls front and back immediately. And then they're side to side to deal with. That might have been, yeah.
Yeah.
Except I was like kind of adult when I aspired to try that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I got a mountain bike upstairs, and similar to unicycle is you ride a manual on a mountain bike. It's their fancy way of saying riding a wheelie.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, I'm gonna ride a manual. I'm gonna ride a wheelie, and it's just so hard to find that center of fucking gravity, dude.
Yeah, I feel like it's running a whole nonstop wheelie the whole time.
Yeah.
You're just on one tire away.
Yeah.
Straight up holding that balance.
And constantly riding a wheelie.
I feel wheelies easier because you got the leverage weight. You got weight.
Obviously.
Unicycles start falling
Yeah, the
backwards. You
unicycle
lean
is just
forward,
like,
and then you shove your ass back. It's impossible.
You just look like a bird in flight that can't fly.
Absolutely impossible.
It's an art, man. It's an art.
It's a magic trick. Nobody's ever done it.
It is a magic trick.
It's never been done.
It requires much dexterity.
So you guys want to talk about something a little serious?
What's that?
Look at this whole Russia-Ukraine situation.
World War
going on.
III.
I don't know about that, but
That's what they're calling it.
It's turning in. It's well, yeah, they're calling it the start of World War III. It may not. It may fizzle out.
One, Ukraine, and the reason Russia's invading Ukraine. And we never talk politics or anything like that, so I'm going to emphasize that we don't know what the fuck we're talking about at all. But Russia's invading Ukraine. They're not NATO. Yep. And half the reason I think Russia's invading them is because NATO said, hey, Ukraine, come to NATO, come be our boys.
Yeah.
And then if Russia touches you, now we got opportunity to go fuck them up. And then Putin's like, and when they said no, Putin's like, you can't spread any further this way. You guys keep encroaching on Russia. Don't mess with me.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the reason, but there's a lot of other
There's
underlying reasons I'm finding now. That's
the big reason is there's a lot of uranium ore in Ukraine.
Minerals.
There's a lot of
That's
minerals
the
in
only
Ukraine. There's also like 8 different biolabs. It's the U.S. backed biolabs in Ukraine that have been targets of the first airstrikes. There's a lot of other shit.
Which one had Chernobyl?
Huh?
I said, which one? Didn't one of them have Chernobyl?
Ukraine.
Yeah, I don't trust them. They're all mutants, man.
Yeah.
So at one point in time, Ukraine was pretty much part of the USSR, Russia.
Well, Ukraine's been back and forth like a bunch of times. Like,
yeah. So Russia's like,
they're all
you're not
communists.
even a real country. And Putin's like, you're not even a real country. But it's a weird situation. Everything's a weird situation.
It's basically the same situation with China and Taiwan. Like Taiwan's like, we're our own country, and China's like, no, you're not. You're our country.
Yeah.
And so that'll be the next.
We should do that. It's like Canada. Like,
Well-
you're ours now.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say Mexico. Like we don't.
We don't want we don't want We're trying
Well,
to
maybe we do. Maybe we do in Mexico. That's where a lot of our car parts are made now. If it's not China,
Yeah, but if they become part of us, the price will go right up. You know, it doesn't.
I don't know. It's all stupid fucking politics. I will say one thing. I don't know if it's a urban legend or a real fact, but within the first 20 hours of the Russian invasion, there's a dude that they're calling the Ghost of Kiev that took down 6 different Russian fighter pilots within that 20 hours. And like, so it's one of those things where it's like, if it's true, that's cool. Like, that dude's awesome. He's got a great fucking nickname. If it's false, then they're doing some awesome psyops fucking marketing and shit. Like,
You put that on Facebook this morning, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell's that? And I Googled what you typed, and there was like 20 news articles about it. Like little bastards flying around in like a kind of a ghetto-ass fighter jet, just like...
yeah, I don't know.
I did this.
But he took down
same.
some MiGs. He took down some other shit, like fucking...
I did the same. So he's in a pretty good fighter jet too. But like
Yeah.
the other thing would be like, all right, 1 in 6 hours. Okay. So like, how much fuel does he have in that plane? Because those things probably run for a couple hours tops.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Like maybe longer. I have no idea. I don't know about these things. But like, did he go back, refuel, and just shoot him right back out?
Hey,
like
maybe, man.
he was
Maybe.
like, bam, bam, bam. No, send me back out. I'm gonna take everybody out.
Yeah. He's our Top Gun Tom
They
Cruise.
need him. They need like a front man to be like, yeah, we got this. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It could be like a psyops thing too. Like, if it's true, they're banking on like he's their fucking favorite son right now. You know,
that's so
like
cool.
like
Cool
troops,
name, too,
troops.
yeah.
Let's rally around the Ghost of Kiev. He's got us from the sky. Let's get his back on the ground.
They
type
should make a.
shit.
I'd watch that action
The
movie.
Ghost
right
of
there.
Kiev.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
a super.
Oh my
cool
god,
name,
James
dude.
Cameron's probably
Oh,
decided to produce that.
5-10 years. It's
And
done,
I didn't mean to
deal,
call
you
it a
know?
ghetto ass plane. I guess the one article I read, they were like, their jets are supposedly way more not advanced than
They
the.
have our jets. We funded them. I'm sure
We
somewhere
funded
along-
both of them.
It was
trust
like
me.
both of them. Yeah,
his are supposed to be not up to par against his
Right.
counterparts, so that's why it's
Yeah.
even more
But
impressive.
everybody's like, "Oh, there's gonna be nuclear war. There's gonna be World War III." Like, no,
Yeah.
man, I just
none of
hope the
that's gonna
nuke
happen.
hits real close, and I just get vaporized, and I don't get just the fallout. I don't want the radiation and all that.
None of that's gonna happen.
Ugh.
That's
let's make it gone.
I just
This
want to
is-
be dead, not get radiation.
Do or don't.
I've watched the Chernobyl series many times, and it's like your skin like boils off. It
This
looks
is
really
all
painful.
statement stuff. This is not like. There's never gonna be.
Don't go out and start buying a bunch of toilet
Well,
paper.
and it's also the fake news that we're listening to, whether this is or not a false flag, or whether it's really happening or not, and like all this fucking bullshit. Like it sucks. It sucks that we have social media nowadays because you don't know who to fucking trust. Like I can watch the news and they tell me one thing. I see people on Facebook and like, no, you watch this and these real news channels and it's this and that, and like, no, it's this and that, and it's this and that, and it's this is so fucking. There's too much fucking information, and I'm tired of it.
lied
I'm
to.
fucking tired of it.
Sign through TikTok. People are trying to make money off of it now, but
Oh, yeah.
by showing like movie scenes, like, "Oh, this is happening now," and it's like,
Yeah.
that is a movie scene. That's
got-
literally a movie scene.
Terminator 2. Yeah, literally everything you fucking look at is clickbait. Yeah, they're like, this woman escaped from a Russian
and my
prison.
dumbass never saw the movie, so I think it's real life.
Yeah, and it's Linda Hamilton picking a lock.
I would have been a
You're
sucker.
like, and you're like, go, you brave girl, go.
You're like, bro, it's Terminator 2,
so
you idiot.
I wish I just had a button. Just you're canceled.
It's
Like,
so
get out
fucking
here, dude.
saturated.
Just get out
Everything's so
here.
fucking saturated. I have no idea what's going on out there. Everybody that follow that comment on it has no fucking idea what's going on out there. So it's like it's one of those things. Like I guess I just take everything that I hear with a grain of fucking salt.
Yeah, I don't care at all.
There probably isn't even a goddamn ghost of Kiev, and it's only something that we're seeing
Oh,
right
that
now.
part sounds cool though.
Yeah, but people in Ukraine are like, ooh,
Dude, for all I know, there's not a Ukraine. I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I don't. I've just been told there's a Ukraine. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't care.
you're just like, I always thought it was Russia, and then Vladimir Putin was like, me too.
You give me a blank map and bet your ass I won't be able to point out Ukraine. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't-
true. Yeah,
I mean, the general Russia's really big. I think so. I think I could
very
get that
big.
one.
Very, very.
Yeah.
big.
It's huge. Yeah, I get that one. But like, fuck,
Ukraine?
man. In relation to I guess it's next to it. I'm guessing. I don't know.
to the west of it,
They're all the same over there. It's that.
but it's still Eastern European.
Who said it? They all just smell like soup and it's cold or something. And you're like, that is the way I look at it. Like, it's just gray and like, it's all the same.
Jeez.
Western Europe. Ugh.
We're definitely not going to be hot in Ukraine on this episode, that's for sure. But nobody.
Oh, we love your ghosts, though.
Yeah, the ghost of Kiev.
And
Love that guy.
And literally everyone in Ukraine
We
right now
love
is
your
like,
ghost.
well,
He's right.
it,
He's right.
I love your vodka.
Ukraine has vodka. They probably do.
I mean, I don't know.
They're practically
Isn't that
Russia.
Russian? Yeah, it's the same thing.
Well, they will be tomorrow.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a good. That's funny.
All right.
This is why we don't talk politics.
Because we turned into
Oh.
a fucking joke. We turned into a fucking joke because we don't understand it. But
No, as much I mean, I don't think anybody really understands what the hell's
No.
going on. Like,
But
I searched why Russia's even doing it, and it's like 20 different answers.
Yeah.
20 different answers.
my best guess is uranium.
My best guess is to prove a goddamn point.
Yeah.
He's saying,
I mean, it's fucking Vladimir Putin. That dude is definitely a hearsay. Oh, you say I can't? Fuck you, I will.
yeah, he's basically saying, all right, NATO, you wanna mess around a little bit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna mess around a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a taunting thing.
And then we also got Biden. He's not going to keep him in check. Whereas
And I don't get too political, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying he's just basically saying to NATO.
Yeah.
Because really, we don't get affected as much as the European countries
No,
do.
because Red
But-
Dawn's not going to happen. They're not going to like invade our home.
Oh, Red Dawn, that's a good movie.
That's what I'm saying. I got so excited when they said World War III, Russia. I'm like, Red Dawn, dude. There's going to be paratroopers dropping. And we're like, Wolverines.
I don't know. Next, and a year from now, it'll be old Russian, and then it'll be press 2 for English.
I can't speak Russian. There's no way.
Well, you press 2 for English.
They don't even use like the same letters as us. Like at least Spanish uses like the alphabet.
Yeah, but so
I don't even know.
well, think of how bad they're gonna feel when it's press 2 for English, and then press 3 for Espanol.
They get kicked down the line even farther. Like,
Because all the menus are in Russian.
I'm sorry, most Spanish people know English, and we don't know Spanish.
And none of us know fucking
Somehow
Russian.
we're above them.
hey, just like I don't know math, I've got a calculator and I got Google Translator. I've got a translator.
All right, before this gets any weirder, we should
Yeah.
probably move on.
Yeah,
Well,
we-
you don't talk politics on the podcast.
You brought it up.
I know, but I just wanted a little brief touch on it. Not like
A little brief touch.
I just-
beep beep.
I just try to make a joke out of anything you bring up.
We were supposed to touch the titty, not grasp it.
sorry, I got double slapped by the.
I don't know how these
By
poor,
Grover.
I didn't
how
mean to
have
take it
these
off, but I went like this.
poor
and
little
stretched.
bands stayed on our giant heads this long. They are stretched to the
That's
max.
another question.
These things are made for little kids.
Yeah. There's a poor little staple up there just holding on for dear life.
Tyler's double hatting it with a headphone on, and it's still stretching.
I don't. How far could it go?
Steve's dome. I mean,
I have a giant fucking
it's probably
head.
bigger than his head. His head.
Oh, sure,
yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Love you too, bud.
Hopefully, we don't have to see any World War III.
No.
But I think we're okay.
I hope Red Dawn
Nah,
happens.
it's happening tomorrow.
I'm gonna shoot commies.
World War III's happening tomorrow. Run for your lives. Everybody.
Get down, motherfucker. Buy toilet paper.
But no, man, we're at time. I think we should be about ready to close out here, dude.
Yeah, I was saying, do you guys got anything else?
I
Or
don't think so.
I got a dick joke. I still haven't figured out how to work in. Maybe next time.
maybe you should just tell us, because you keep telling us you have a dick joke, and then it's literally not going to be able to set up.
You know-
and
Okay,
knock
so
down.
okay. How was your day today? Was it very long?
No, is he? That doesn't segue into it.
How about the weather? Was it too cold?
You'd have to. The only setup would be making some joke about me having a really small dick.
Oh man, dude, have you ever seen Tyler without pants on? That dick is so tiny.
Yeah, but my dick's small, but it makes my hands look really big. And you know what they say about guys with big hands?
What's that?
They got big dicks. See, and it's an ever evolving joke because the
It's a
small
good one.
dick makes your hand look
I
big,
thought it was way better.
but a guy with big hands.
That's a big dick.
But I already said I don't. It's the setup with it. I got to work on that.
It's
But the premise in my head is how it's like it's a
a
carousel.
circle.
It's
It's a circle.
small
you-
dick, big hands, big dick, but I got a small dick.
You
Yeah.
need to use feet anyways, because feet's the common.
Well, no, they say about hands too. Like guys got huge hands, like.
Yeah,
But if you had a really little dick, it'd make your hand look bigger.
that's
But
true.
ironically, your hand being bigger just because you have a small dick. I'm working on it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
So
I
basically,
think
we
you got
had to make fun of your dick.
Yeah,
you
well,
set
no.
that joke up,
We didn't really
Yeah,
make
that's all right.
We didn't really make fun of it. We
or
just
talk about penises.
We
in
stated the
general.
fact
That
he has a small penis.
Yeah. I mean, that setup for that would have took a while.
I was waiting, for that
you've
moment.
Got a small penis.
And I'm like, well, they're gonna say it eventually, right? Like,
happy birthday, you've got a small dick. But
oh,
with
and I'm
big
like, oh, when I
hands,
be- yeah.
But big hands
No,
means a big
me and Steve
dick.
both have small penises, so we're not sitting around like.
and it makes your hands look bigger.
Yeah.
They didn't know what to say about a guy with big hands.
At least
That's a good. I don't care. That's a good joke.
we're growers, not showers, ladies.
I'm gonna give that premise to
Yeah.
like somebody.
Yeah,
That's the hardest thing about comedy. Like I've sit there and I write like jokes I think are hilarious, but to like put them into a story, get the flow right,
Yeah.
to set it up to the delivery. That's all the gift. That's the talent. That's the talent.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
hard part for sure.
Mhm.
And think on your feet. Yeah, for sure.
I got
Yeah,
the punchline, but what's the build up? And that'll make or break it.
Yeah, and I mean, like, if you were a stand-up comic, you could just come right out and say, like, "Yeah, man, I got a little dick."
you can do that. Yeah.
get a laugh. And you say, it's so little. Like whenever I jerk off, like my hand looks so big. My hand looks so big in it, and everybody's like, ha, 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 ha. It's like a giant
hand.
a giant grasping like a little troll. It's like it's that big, and like people are like, ha ha ha. But you know what they say about guys with big hands, right? And then that's
And then they
where
get
the
it. They're like,
big
oh, they got
laugh-
big dicks.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have a big dick.
That's where the big laugh comes in.
Shit.
The problem there is that you were waiting for us to give you the setup instead of, but it's different if you're stand-up comic doing a joke. But
That's why I didn't
us
say it.
feeding
The
you the
build, I
jokes,
just
yeah.
didn't have it yet.
I feel like that joke also works better for a guy that's like 6'5", 6'6". Like a taller guy, that'd work a lot better for it too.
I
Because
don't
you know that guy's packing,
a
right?
4-foot dude would be so much better.
Oh yeah, you either got to go bottom of the spectrum
Yeah,
or top
yeah.
of the spectrum.
Very
You know what I
small
mean?
guy or
Or
very
you're
big
just a
guy.
medium guy. Like I
Yeah.
feel like that joke was a little less flair for you.
I don't know.
But
There's
anyways,
principle there.
Hey
you know?
man, yeah. Hey, we're not stand-up comedians.
we're not specialists.
We're not even podcasters.
Remember the
on a
time
professional
we're trying to
level?
be.
I tried to make a
level.
joke about how it was funny to me they put flowers by a roadside accident, but they don't do that with any other death. And then we got in this long talk about death, and then I was like, no, I was just trying to like make a joke out of it. And it was so missed.
And we critiqued the hell out of you.
And then you did the setup just like you did this
Right.
time and made it funny.
We're
Yeah.
sorry, Tyler.
You go to
Work on your joke. You'll nail
You go
it.
to a lathe shop, you see a bouquet sitting by the fucking. You go to a machine shop, you see a bouquet sitting by the lathe. Like, what's this here for? Like, that's where
You don't.
2 years ago, so died.
There's a joker somewhere.
You need Steve to just help you knock him up, some down. That's it.
Let's write jokes together.
I was getting on the highway the other day, and there's this like guy in like crummy ass clothes looking all shitty, and he was like giving me a thumbs up. And I just like to think it's really good to like see a guy in his position being so positive. And the joke there is that he was like, yeah. But I don't know how to set that one up ever either. Like every time I say it, like
Just
I
that one there.
That I
like if you don't get it,
finally do it because I've been like 6 years on that one.
like if you don't get that, then you don't get it. That's one of those ones like you either get it, you don't. And then it's like people that get it immediately will start laughing, and people are like, "What am I? Oh, he was hitchhiking."
Yeah, that's the joke. Yeah, he wasn't like, hey.
It'll be more of a slow burn for them.
He's
though,
like,
so.
yeah. I'm like, oh, look at that homeless guy being so positive. Give him a thumbs up. We're good, dude. I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I love that.
That's
I love
good.
this. Like,
Wolverines.
we need to close this show
Can you
out.
work on it?
We need to close this show out. Cody, did you have a damn good time?
I had a damn good time. Steve, did you have a damn good time?
I had a damn good time. How
I
about you,
did
Tyler?
the whole time. I had a good time. Still having a good time.
What kind of time?
Oh, a damn one.
There you go.
A good damn time.
A good damn time.
Son of a bitch.
All right. Like and subscribe, all that bullshit. We love you guys. Love you, all the listeners. I love you
Bring
guys.
it in, guys. Bring it in. You know what I mean?
Let's cheers it
Just
out.
love it.
Peace
Love
out.
it. Click it. Like it.
Catch you next week.